I stopped my patient from getting scammed in real life, in real time, and here's the story of what happened. I'm a nurse and I started a new job last week. This is now inpatient, whereas I currently work in an office. Sometimes the desk life gets a little boring, but also like the inpatient life is way too much to handle on a daily basis. And so I got a PRN job. At this PRN job, I was training, and as we walked in, I see my patient struggling to do something on his phone. And I'm like, oh, like, we're trying to get him discharged. So we're just trying to discuss with him. And he's like, oh, give me 1 second. Let me put in my credit card information because USPS says that I have a package that they cannot find. And so I have to pay them in order to track it. And I said, excuse me, sir? Like, it's always really tough because I obviously don't want to like cross the line. Like, I am his nurse. This is one of those things where it's like, it's personal, but I had just gotten like this text this morning, and so I knew that, like, I've seen these texts a lot, and so I was like, this is 100% a scam, but these precious older people cannot tell the difference. I asked him, can I please see the text that sent that to you? And I'm like, can I please see the website that you are currently putting your credit card information in? And as he turned his phone around, you could see that it kind of says like USPS at the top. And he was literally filling out the form to put in his credit card information. And I was like, sir, are you expecting a package? And he's like, well, kind of, no. And I'm like, yeah, if somebody's sending you a package, there's no reason that you are gonna have to pay for that package to come to you. USPS, Amazon, all of those companies will never message you in order to pay for any type of shipping because whoever is sending that package already paid for that up front. And he kind of looks at me and he is like, you know, I can kind of see that he's like registering that this could be possibly a scam. And so thankfully he gets off of that page, and I just asked him, can I see the text message that you got that link from? You guys, the text message is from like a number in the Philippines. Like, it's international, clearly. It has like the 43 and like a jumble of numbers afterwards. And of course on it, it says, USPS, you've lost your package. So go ahead and click here to put in your information so we can, you know, get the package back. And I'm like, you see this number here? You see this number? This is kind of like the same number that's kind of on this here. And he's like, yeah. And I was like, that is an international number. That is a scam. Like, you see how these 3 digits are like normal numbers that you're texting? These are numbers that are a scam. If you get a text message from anything asking you to put in any information that you are not aware, just delete it because it is a scam. He then proceeds to tell me that he has gotten a phone call prior that was asking for like his billing information, and in real time he realized it was a scam. But I was like, oh my goodness, I literally just saved this man's life. Like, not only am I a nurse and I'm probably saving his life anyways, I've also just saved his like financial life and his like personal life. But I was like floored when we left the room. Me and the person who was precepting me were both just like, I cannot believe that happened. She was confused because she was not aware of like these scams. And then my brother, who works in cybersecurity, texted all of our family to say that it was a breach. And so we are going to be seeing an increase of those type of text messages. But every time I've gotten it, I've always thought that it was a scam. So it was pretty wild to see in real life that this really is working on people. And so if you've ever gotten a text from, even if it is a local number and you do not have that person saved, they're saying like, oh, mom is asking you to carry the green beans for dinner. Like, those are all scams. Please do not click on those. Do not click on any link that you are not aware of. And if you see somebody who's also doing the same, or if you catch somebody in real time doing that, please stop them. Let's all just be good people and help each other out. But that is that story time about I saved my patient from getting scammed.